Hey everybody, it's Sherry from the Crafty Decorator. I hope you're all having a fantastic morning. I just want to share with you all how I make my lace dinner plates. I've had a lot of questions on how to make the lace dinner plates. So this is my finished one. So I'm going to show you all how I did this. Okay, my dishes, you can either get these clear plates at the Dollar Tree or Walmart. Either one, they're the same price, so it doesn't matter where you get them. The first thing you're going to want to do is wipe it down. Well, I wash them first, and then I wipe it down with rubbing alcohol, just regular rubbing alcohol. I wipe it down just with a paper towel is good. Probably don't need to wipe this side yet, but I do anyways. Just to make sure all your oils and stuff are off. And if you have any little sticker stuff left on there, it will take it off. I'm going to dry it. Okay, so my plate is now clean. I'm using a lace curtain that I got at Goodwill. If you could find just even one lace panel, or maybe you have lace curtains you're not using. But this is from Goodwill. I wash it and dry it first. I don't use any fabric softener on it. I just wash it and dry it. So then what you're going to want to do is lay your plate on top of your lace. Okay, I'm looking. I already have a piece cut out. It fell on the floor. So lay your plate on top of your lace. And I use colored chalk. A pen or a pencil didn't work good for me because of the cutouts in the lace. So I just use colored chalk. And I just draw a line around the plate about, I don't know, maybe an inch or so. I was trying to hold it to show you, but draw a line around your whole plate, about an inch or so away from the edge, because you want it bigger because your dish is lifted up on the back. So you want extra fabric. Then cut it out. Cut it out on your trace line, and you end up with a piece like this. Now, there's a front and a back to my lace. The back is smoother than the front, but I face the front down on top of my plate. I am using dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Make sure you get dishwasher safe so you're able to wash your plates. Now, I put it in a bowl because my brush is a little too big to fit in down into my container. I got this brush. I got this brush at Hobby Lobby in their paint section for the artist paints. It's so soft. I'm going to recommend you do not use a sponge brush on this. I tried it, and after working the Mod Podge into my lace, the little black pieces of sponge were sticking into my lace. So you can use a regular paintbrush or a Mod Podge brush, but I'm kind of liking this. It's very, very soft. Okay, I add Mod Podge to the top of to cover the whole back of my plate. You're placing this on the back of your plate, not the part you eat on, the back. So give it a coat on Mod Podge. Okay, I got my Mod Podge on. Now, I want my front facing down. Okay. Place your lace on top of your plate. And I have overhang around the whole plate. Okay. Just like that. Okay, now you have to Mod Podge on top. I am generous with my first coat. I want to work it in to my lace. So I am generous. I do this middle section first. And I brush all different ways. But I work it into my lace. Then I do the sides. I'm trying to go fast so I don't be too long. I'm just hoping you can see me there. I just work it in. That's why I like this brush. It's so soft. The bristles get down in there. I have parchment paper underneath. You can use whatever scrap paper you want, wax paper. I don't want my lace to stick to it while they're drying, so I use the parchment. Okay. I'm going to see if I can pick it up without messing it up. Yep. Okay. Okay, so this is my first coat on here. See how I have the overhang on there? Set this aside to dry. If you're doing 4 plates, 6 plates, do it all at once. Because this first coat takes a couple hours to dry. I'm not going to lie. I think I don't know. I think I let it dry 4 or 6 hours before I went on to the next step. I moved this to a clean piece of parchment paper. And I let that dry. Now, after it's dry, it looks like this. It looks like this. And you have your overhang. I cut my overhang off now. I love these little scissors. I don't know what they're called, but see how they go flat? I bought these at Hobby Lobby. Walmart carries them also. They're by Fiskars. It gets close to my plate. That's why I like them. So you're going to cut off your excess fabric around your plate. And it kind of cuts good because it's a little stiff from your Mod Podge. So I got that cut off. Now I look at it this way to see what else I need to cut. You can always trim again after your second coat if you have to. See how they get right next to the dish? I love these little scissors. Okay. All right. I have all my extra fabric cut off. I don't want that stuff on there. Now you're going to want to put a second coat on. Second coat doesn't have to be as heavy. Just work it in. First coat I do heavy, just to make sure it's going to be stuck to the plate. And I do the center first, and then I work my sides. I brush different ways. This is the best brush. I'm going to have to go find out. I'll buy another one to see what it's called. I think I have a... Okay. There is my second coat. Now you're going to let this dry. This doesn't take as long as the first coat, but it still takes a few hours to dry. Okay, after your second coat is dry, this is what it's looking like. Now, the first time I made them, I did not sand them because I was afraid I was going to rip the lace. But I thought I would try it this time, and it works. And the reason for sanding is it's going to feel a little rough on the back. So after your second coat is dried, I am using 220 grit sandpaper. I give it a good sanding. You can feel. You could feel if it's smooth or where it's still rough. I'm looking around because I was supposed to bring up a cotton dish towel to wipe, give it a good dusting. I think I'm going to try something else I have here. Okay, I think it feels smooth. I did the paper towel because I don't want the sand dust. Okay. Use like a lint-free rag and give it a good, I don't know, you probably can't see, but the sand dust is coming off. Okay. You just want to get all that sand dust off. Now you're going to apply your third coat and then let them dry, and then you're done. Third coat does not have to be heavy. We just want to reseal it because we sanded. I just love the lace plates. I just love it. You could just change out your salad plates. Okay. Now I'll have a set of lace plates for my kitchen table. This is a different pattern than my dining room table. Okay, there you go. This is your third coat. So now you need to let this one dry. And this is what you end up with. Now, I always look around my edge to see if I have, I don't want to put that on top of the Mod Podge, any Mod Podge around the end, around the side of my plate there. So I just take the rubbing alcohol and just wipe it to get that Mod Podge off that's around your plate. And then that's it. Then you're good. And you're good to go. Okay, guys, I hope you like this video. I just wanted to show you all because I've had so many questions on how I do this. So I'll talk to you all later. Have a good morning. Bye.